as a Tongan, it's I always felt like currently right now I felt I'm struggling with doing my future and making sure my parents are straight.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, that's big.
Like, but then at the same time, I feel like doing my future is making sure my parents are straight. But it's like, see, for now, I want to move to Georgia. I want to move to ATL,
Yeah.
just acting career. But since I've been home, it's been 2 years. Like my parents, I've noticed, are growing old.
Yeah.
I think parents are just a good anchor. I don't want to say it's a bad anchor, but it's an anchor to kids because we don't want to just like leave them.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold up. I think you're cutting out one.
Anything if I need to, because I noticed that my internet is going
Yeah.
unstable.
Yeah. Yeah. Can you repeat that one more time? Yeah.
So, just being as a Tongan girl right now, currently,
Yeah.
right, it is hard for me to leave and
Yeah.
continue pursuing my career when I have parents here at home.
Yeah.
It's just that time and that distance apart. It's kind of a struggle.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one of the things I hear a lot from some of my Tongan friends. Like they want to pursue their goals and dreams, but you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, so that's one of the things I hear from my Tongan friends is like they want to, live their life and pursue their goals and dreams, but at the same time, they want to take care of their parents. And of course, in our culture, we don't send our parents like the belongings to nursing homes. We actually take care of them physically, and we take care of them. We don't leave that responsibility to anybody else
Yeah.
about ourselves. But I know that could be hard, maybe especially for women, because that responsibility usually falls to the girls, not typically the guys. The guys are free to do whatever they want to do. Um, but I do see a lot of Tongan girls that hold back their career, hold back what they really want to do, and think about their parents' life. Like we don't know how long our parents live, so they may live for 5 years, or they may live for the next 30 years, and then 30 years from now, by then, their time has passed, their window of opportunity to do what they wanted to do has passed, and then I see a lot of them like there's this like longing regret they live with. So it's really hard. That's really like there's no right or wrong way to do it. It's just it depends on the person. Um, Depends on the person, and yeah, because I can feel you when you say that. Because like I mean, yeah, it's funny. I'm about to move to LA next month to go pursue things for myself. So,
Oh,
oh
okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So I'm kind
I
of
wish you
excited,
luck.
huh?
I
Oh
wish
yeah,
you
yeah,
luck.
yeah. Thank you, but
Oh,
but it's cool. But I get from my personal experience, it's kind of cool because as a guy, like I have sisters. They take care of my parents, so I just do my thing. But I kind of have empathy, sympathy as well to Tongan girls out there that they want to achieve their goals and dreams, but at the same time they want to take care of their parents. And then sometimes it's sad for me because, especially when you see somebody that they have a lot of potential, they got what it takes. Like they have it, right?
mm-hmm.
And I know they have a good shot if they actually pursued it. But it's kind of it's hard to see somebody that have all that talent, that potential, and never fully utilize it because of our cultural tradition of taking care of our parents all the way to they pass away, which I believe it's a beautiful thing. But that's something it's hard to navigate that.
Wow.
It's hard to navigate that. Do you see that not only with yourself? Do you see that a lot with your friends as well?
Yes, most definitely. Majority of my
Well,
friends are first generations too.
yeah.
So,
So what are they saying as far as like what they think about it?
yeah, they're struggling too. They can't wait to like get their own spot.
Yeah,
It's that mind in the back, like, wait, what about my folks though? But
yeah, yeah,
bad.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a struggle of doing your own thing, trying to do your own thing, same time taking care of them. Um, a lot of my friends though, their parents, they're good. Like they don't need to be like taken care of or pushed around. They're walking around good. It's just like all of the booties they need to do, and just the Tongan girl. What do you call it? It's just like automatic things. Like the house needs to be clean. That's my job. I'm supposed to clean this house. I'm supposed to do this cooking and shit. And I'm supposed to, all of this at the same time I'm broadcasting and acting, going crazy. Um, so man, yeah, a lot of my friends, they're going through it mentally. We're in a group message to check in each time
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because mentally they're going crazy.
Yeah.
I'm not saying my parents drive me crazy, but
Yeah.
it's a lot to take in.
Yeah. I feel like it's like our parents want us. Um, that's my based on my conversations with some. They want us to be successful, but at the same time, like they don't want us to leave, right?
Yeah.
Which is like counterproductive. Um, I think it's something you said before. Um, when if you pursue your goals and dreams, then it's gonna benefit the family, right? And I feel like sometimes like Tongans or maybe parents like they're short sighted, they don't see it, because success is a long term game, right? It's not gonna happen overnight.
Of course.
So a lot of times I feel like as families or parents, because they don't see the results now, they feel like it's mama timing. It's like it's a waste of time.
Yeah.
All right.
Hmm.
So, but they don't understand that if you actually do what you got to do and then you do make it, it's gonna benefit not only you, but it's gonna. I
Yeah.
think one of my mentors mentors for me. That's one thing he always said. Like, yeah. Let me leave and go be successful, and then I'll come back and grab everybody else. Right. But
Yeah.
what's the point of us all staying, and then we all struggle,
Hmm.
and right, and then that becomes that it's a reoccurring thing, and nothing happens, nothing changes. So
Yeah.
let one of us just let go, whatever it's a girl, whatever it's a guy. Do you feel like it's more? Do you feel like the answer to that is based on your conversation with your parents? Because if your parents have understand to let you go, and that's a conversation I had with one of my friends that he said that the reason why as Tongan kids we don't want to leave because we don't want to have that guilt, right? That if you
Mm.
leave and something happens,
Yeah.
right? He said
Hmm.
that the best way, one of my friends we talked about, he said the best way to encourage kids to leave so they can be Tongan kids, especially to leave and go be successful, is the parents have to talk to their kids and take away that guilt. Let them know, look, go do your thing, and if something happens to us, it's not your fault,
Mm.
right? It is
Yeah.
what it is,
Hmm.
right? Because if we don't have that conversation, then that guilt will always be there with us. But I think hearing it from your parents and having that conversation, look, and getting that support from your parents, let them know, hey, go do your thing, and if I happen to die next week and you're not here, then you should never feel ashamed. You should never feel guilt because I want you to be happy. I want you to be successful. I want you to go be the best you can be. That's why I gave birth to you because I want you to have a better life than I did.
Hmm.
Do you feel like that would definitely help if you had that conversation with your parents to kind of talk about because we don't want that guilt, so they eliminate that guilt from your kids so they can be free to go and be free to do what they want to do, be successful.
I think it will help a lot of Tongans if they have
Yeah,
a conversation with their
yeah,
parents. No, I think you're so right. I think the reason why I do my acting, why I do my broadcasting is because I truly believe that if I invest in myself, that it's gonna go 360 back to my parents and my whole family.
yeah. You win. Everybody wins.
Yeah. When I was homeless, I had this diary.
Yeah,
At the end, I had this little saying, and it was to dream, to succeed, to bring it back home.
yeah,
And it's literally what you were talking about. But maybe I don't, maybe if my parents talk to me again, I'll be okay moving. But it's just it's just more in for me as a daughter. I
Here's what I'm
think
saying. Like, do you feel like that if you moved and something happened, do you feel like you would feel guilty?
I won't. If we had
You wouldn't
that
feel
talk,
guilty.
I won't
No,
because
no,
we.
no, no. Like, not without having that talk. That's
Oh,
why.
without having that talk.
That's why you. That's why it's hard for you to move because you don't want to feel guilty if you leave something happens to him, right?
Um,
If
I right now I'd say maybe I would, but knowing if I did do that, I wouldn't because I know my parents wanted that for me.
exactly, yeah. Like you got, but good thing for you, like your parents are supportive of your dream, and that's what, and that's what they want for you.
Hmm.
So that's how that works out for you. But for most, like a lot of the Tongan kids out there,
I know.
yeah, we just feel it's that guilt that holds us back. I feel like it's not, yeah, it's we just don't want to leave and something happens and then we have to live with that guilt forever. I feel like parents, like if we want to, if we really want the best for our kids, and if we really want to break the generation cycles of poverty within our communities, we have to encourage our kids to do better, and that's going to require them to leave. All right, but I think I think as parents, I feel like they should take that guilt away, have that conversation, and let them know it's okay if I pass away tomorrow and you're not here. It's fine. You always love. I've always, you've always done your job as a son, as a daughter. You always, ever since you were here. Now it's your time to go spread your wings and fly.